One is single mode fiber, which will allow only a single mode of light to pass through. Okay, single mode of light to pass through, and multi-mode means it allows many modes of light to pass through, and graded index means light is traveling in the form of zigzag. Light is traveling in zigzag manner. So there are three types. Okay. Also we have seen, right? And modes also we saw. What are modes? This decides the for the light to satisfy total internal reflection and the angle through which it is propagating, so that it will have constructive interference. Okay, and we have seen that mode is defined as pi d by lambda root of n1 square minus n2 square by n naught. Okay, and for the condition for the light to propagate, the light should have number of modes almost equal to v square by 2. Condition for propagation is light should have this many number of modes. Right, friends? With that, let us today see the attenuation. Can anyone guess what is attenuation? If you can guess. We are talking about optical fibers. Okay. So in optical fibers, what is attenuation? Can you guess? Attenuation, from the name, it is related to the optical signals. So what it can mean? So better to ask you any question, keep going. Right. So loss of power optical signals in optical signals is called attenuation. Okay, what happens? We know the signal is light, no? Right? 1 minute. Light is made up of large number of photons. Okay, what is the energy of each photon given by this? You can say am I audible? Students, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, your voice is breaking a bit.
The screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yes or no? Yeah, even your voice is breaking. I think, but screen is visible because internet issues in college. Screen is visible or not? Screen is visible. Okay, right. You in the Teams? Let me see. Yeah. Students, the screen is visible, right? Only thing, the audio may sometimes break because of the signal here. So attenuation is loss of power in optical signals. So this signal is made up of photons. What is happening? The photons are getting lost. How it is getting lost, we are going to see. So the first attenuation, the first loss of signal can be due to absorption loss. Is due to absorption loss. Okay. So what is this absorption loss? The light is made up of large number of photons. Okay. Now what is happening? We know that the optical fiber is made up of glass or plastic, isn't it? The optical fiber is made up of glass or plastic. This glass, okay, or plastic has impurities. This glass or plastic has impurities. What are impurities? Impurities means it has ions, okay. It carries ions automatically, ions like iron, cobalt, okay, chromium. These ions are present naturally in the glass. Okay, this in the glass, impurities are present which are ions of iron, cobalt, chromium. Okay, now what happens when the signal is undergoing total internal reflection? Okay, when the signal is traveling total internal reflection, the impurities of this atom, the electrons of these impurities absorb the photon, okay, and then what will happen? The electrons absorb this energy, go to the excited state. Can you guess what will happen? The electrons of the impurity ions absorb these photons, go to the excited state, okay, then they come to the ground state by emitting a photon. By emitting a photon whose energy has no relation between the photon which is traveling. Do you understand? So this is energy is lost. This is the light which is propagating, okay. But what these electrons of the impurity atoms have done? They have absorbed the photon. It goes to the excited state. This is the excited state, and it comes to the ground state by emitting a photon which with the direction of the photons. Okay, so if if there are 100 electrons of the impurity atom, 100 photons will be lost. This is called absorption loss. This is called absorption loss. Okay, so what is absorption loss? There are impurities present in the fiber. There are impurities present in the optical fiber in the form of iron, cobalt, chromium. When the light is propagating through the fiber, the electrons of the impurity atoms observe the photons for use. So one electron can observe one photon. So if there are 100 electrons of the impurity atoms, 100 photons lost. This is called absorption loss. Okay, and absorption loss is two types. One is extrinsic loss. Extrinsic loss is the other is guess what is intrinsic loss? What will be intrinsic loss?
Ma'am, we couldn't hear what
Students,
you told about extrinsic.
Yeah. Yes, tell me. Your voice is also breaking. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, we couldn't hear
What
what you
is
told, ma'am. You
doubt?
breaking, ma'am.
You want me to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Voice is breaking. Here also voice is breaking. Here also voice is breaking. I think signal problem. Yeah. You didn't, that intrinsic is not clear? Students? That,
No, ma'am.
okay. See, what I'm saying? Okay. Right. So, what is attenuation? Attenuation is loss of the optical signal of the because it is the voice is not clear, I am writing of the optical signal when it propagates through the fiber. Okay. Attenuation is loss of power of the optical signal when it propagates through the fiber, right? Now what I am saying, this attenuation is due to first absorption. Okay. This absorption is two types. One is extrinsic absorption, other is intrinsic absorption. Okay. Let us see what is extrinsic. So extrinsic absorption is loss of power due to off signals by impurities present in the fiber. Okay. So extrinsic absorption is absorption of signals by impurities present in the fiber. What are the types of impurities? The impurities are ions of cobalt, iron, chromium, which are naturally present, in the glass, Okay. Now electrons of impurity ion. Okay. Electron ion is there. If it has state, it is the excited state when the photon is coming, when the photon is traveling, right? Electron absorbs the energy, it has to go to excited, correct? The electrons of the impurity atoms will be in the next time, it will come down by emitting a photon. Am I clear now? By emitting a photon. This photon has no relation with the photon of light. Okay, so this goes as waste. The photon emitted has no direction relation, no phase relation with the signals of the light. So this is waste. So this is one of the losses taking place in glass. Are you understanding what is extrinsic absorption? Extrinsic is due to the outside factors, due to the outside impurities which are present now in the glass. It is the electrons are observing the photons, they go to the excited state. They come down by emitting the photons. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me, what is intrinsic I am saying? Intrinsic means, can you guess what will be intrinsic? What is intrinsic absorption? Intrinsic means inside. The glass is the fiber, the optical fiber, which is made up of glass or plastic. It itself has a tendency to absorb the light. It is called intrinsic absorption. Okay, so that is called intrinsic absorption. Any Harini, screen is visible? Harini, screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
And what about audio? My voice is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what I am saying, your voice is breaking. I think signal problem, students, today because of the climate. I think you have to bear little. How much? Even what you are talking back is breaking. That's why I wrote so much thing in the screen, right? Okay. So that is called extrinsic absorption. Means it is a impurities that are present in the optical fibers will absorb the photons. Okay. The electrons absorb the photons and they go to the excited state. They'll come down by emitting a photon. The energy of this emitted photon is different from the energy of the optical signal, so it is a waste. Intrinsic means the light itself, the fiber itself will absorb the light, because you know that glass or plastic will absorb light to some extent. So that is called intrinsic absorption. It is called intrinsic absorption. So this is so attenuation is due to absorption by the impurities present or by the glass itself. Okay. Now second factor for attenuation. Can you guess how the signal may lose? What is the second factor for attenuation? Students, what is the other reason that can happen for the optical signals to lose energy? It is scattering. It is scattering loss. Scattering loss. Okay. Now, what happens when the optical signal is being fabricated or when the optical signal is being made? Okay, this is the gladding part. This is the gladding part. Okay, this is the optic axis. This is core. No, this is what? It is gladding. This is core. Okay. Now, when glass is being made from the liquid state, at some places in the glass, there will be region where the density of the glass will be more. Okay. At some places, there may be not uniformity. At these places, the density may be more. Okay. So the glass is not homogeneous. So there is some structural inhomogeneity during the fabrication of the glass. Students, this is localized. So tell me, what does it mean localized? Localized means, is it moving or it is fixed? Localized, moving or it is fixed? These points. Students, localized means fixed or moving?
Fixed, ma'am.
Localized means it is fixed. Okay, fixed. And can you see, when the glass is being made, normally glass is made from molten state. In the liquid state to solid state, what will happen? The glass may not be uniform. It may not be homogeneous. For example, you look at your window. Okay, I'll draw for you. You are looking at your window grill. Let us say you have this window. You are looking at your window grill. You will see that at some place you can see a spot. That means The window is not uniform, right? No, at these places, the density of the glass is more. This part, this is rarer, right? Because the density is more here. That is why I said localized structural inhomogeneity. Inhomogeneity means not homogeneous. The material is not homogeneous. What is homogeneous? Homogeneous, uniform. Not homogeneous means it is not uniform. Now, can you guess what happened? So, these places, if I mark A, B, C, these points are having more density. Okay, these have more glass density than the other regions. Now, can you guess when the signal is propagating by undergoing total internal reflection, when it comes and touches a point A, what will happen? Let me see who will answer. The signal is undergoing total internal reflection. It comes across a point like A, B, C, D, where the density is more. The signal, students, what the signal will do? Will it travel straight or it will do something else? Very good question. A very basic answer is needed. Let me see who will answer. The signal has come. It has touched a point A where the density is more. What will happen to the signal is my question. Who will answer? Tell me the name and answer. I'll wait. Because intelligent question to be answered by, I'll wait. Tell me what will happen to the signal.
Diffraction.
Diffraction. Then diffraction is okay. Anyone else? Diffraction is correct only. Anyone else wants to say something? Who said diffraction? Name of the student? Yeah. Now tell me why diffraction took place. Anyone else has some other answer? Actually, diffraction is bending of light. Here, light is not going to bend. Can anyone tell? You are close to that. Instead of diffraction, something else. What is going to happen to the signal? The signal is not going to bend. Okay, if you say diffraction at this point, no, bending of light, not bending. What is happening here?
Yeah.
Bending is not taking place. Instead of that, what is taking? Yeah. Tell me. Yes, unmute. Tell me. Tell me.
Scattering of light.
5 marks for that. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? You said. Tell me.
Relic scattering. Scattering
Because
of
I
light.
have written scatter. Your name? Your name? Name of the student. Name of the student. You don't want 5 marks? Tell me. I have to note down that I have to give you 5 marks somewhere. You don't want? Okay. If you're not telling your name, you don't want marks. Huh? But even 1 mark will count. You're telling your name? Name you're telling? Right. So students, when the signal comes to the point A, the light gets scattered. He's smart. You see, he saw the word there, scattered. And that is called scattering loss. Now tell me, my next question is, this light traveling, this one light, let us say ray 1, okay, ray 1 which was traveling, when it saw total inhomogeneity, that means the density is more, it got scattered, it went like this, Who will tell the statement? What happened to the signal? Why did it take a turn? Or why did it get scattered? Tell me, fast. Why scattering took place? Because, can you guess?
Change in refractive index.
Very good. Hey, very smart here, boy. Is it Rohit? Who is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Rohit. Now see, light felt that, okay, light is thinking that it is entering from rarer medium to denser medium. Okay, light is entering, this is rarer medium because density is less here, and at this point density is more. So light has entered from rarer medium to denser medium, and so scattering has taken place. Refraction, okay, like that. If there are different, so here see one signal got lost, another signal is coming, okay, it will get scattered. If another signal is coming, it will get scattered. So if the photon, just for your example, if the signal is made up of 100 photons, here already 8 photons will get lost, okay, so 92 will be left. That is called loss, attenuation due to scattering. Attenuation due to scattering, and you know this is very dominating also. This effect is causing more loss because, okay, because the size of wavelength of the laser light is very less, and the size of the this localized structure is also very small. That is why he said the first person is also correct. Huh? Can you guess when both are matching, what type of scattering takes place? I told you already. Name this type of scattering. When the wavelength of the light is matching with the dimension of the obstacle. What type of scattering takes place? I gave you the name also. Let me see who was attentive that day. That scattering is called what? That scattering is called what? Tell me.
Rayleigh scattering, ma'am.
Yes.
Rayleigh scattering.
Very good. That is called Rayleigh scattering. Good girl. Huh? It is called Rayleigh scattering. That's why I say sky is blue in color. Okay. Don't say in the morning why it is red and orange. Huh? That is called Rayleigh scattering. So what is Rayleigh scattering? So the same Rayleigh scattering is taking place here because laser light is very small. The size of this small points A, B, C is also very small. So Rayleigh scattering takes place where the amount of scattering is very high. Okay. Now what does Rayleigh scattering state? Rayleigh scattering states that, okay, Rayleigh scattering states that amount of scattering is proportional to 1 by lambda power 4. If the wavelength is less, scattering is more, 4 times more. This is called Rayleigh scattering. Rayleigh scattering states that amount of scattering is proportional to 1 by lambda power 4. And we saw that laser wavelength is very less. So the scattering will be more. So that this is one of the points. Okay, this is one of the points. So you understood? I hope little you are understanding. I have to go for a new slide. So attenuation is a loss of signal when the signal is propagating through the fiber. The loss is due to the first loss was due to absorption by the impurities present in the material. Okay. Third one is due to scattering loss. Okay, then final one is due to bending. Okay, final is due to bending. So bending is quite simple. Bending is two types, that is macroscopic bending and microscopic bending so in microscopic means if I am transporting this optical fiber, okay, I am transporting this optical fiber from one place to another, and if by mistake I have turned it more, well, the light was undergoing total, it is sharp where it goes out. This is called macroscopic bending. Loss of signal due to bending of the optical fiber is called macroscopic. Okay, now microscopic. What is microscopic? You know, what will happen? This is the optical fiber. I told you yesterday. What is splicing, students? During splicing is connecting one fiber with the other, isn't it? one optical fiber is connected with the, when we connect one fiber with the other, that is called splicing. I am applying pressure. I am applying pressure to connect it. So when I apply pressure, this non-linearity will happen. When I am applying pressure, non-linearity will happen, or what will happen when the fiber is being made during the fabrication of the fiber also, some mistake may happen. Some mistake may fabrication of glass. Okay, during the fabrication of glass or fiber, what will happen? Some mistake may happen, and so it will not be linear. There will be some curved portions. So now what will happen when the light which was undergoing, the light which is undergoing total internal reflection, okay, when it came here, goes out. Okay, because here the portion is not linear, so it goes out. So this is loss of signal. This is loss of signal. Okay, so attenuation is due to three things: absorption loss, scattering loss, and bending loss. Absorption is also two types: intrinsic and extrinsic. Bending is also two types: macroscopic bending, when the fiber is being turned during transportation; microscopic, when it is being fabricated. Okay, when it is being fabricated. And so attenuation, what will happen is, as the signal keeps traveling, there is some loss of power, okay, or loss of signal. This is called attenuation, and we have a constant factor called attenuation coefficient. Attenuation coefficient, and this attenuation coefficient is given by, taking directly, is given by log 10 of power output by power input. So what they are giving you the formula directly: decibels per kilometer. They are telling alpha is the attenuation coefficient. Alpha is attenuation coefficient. Okay, this is a constant factor which is used in attenuation. Okay, L is the length of the optical fiber, in kilometers. Okay, P output is power output when it is going. No, this is power input power. This is output power which comes out of the optical fiber, power output. So power output by power input, decibels per kilometer. dB stands for decibels. Now can anyone tell me why suddenly the unit of sound is used here? Why light is propagating but decibels is used in sound? Why we are using sound unit in optical fibers? Who will give me this answer? Attenuation coefficient is a factor to find out how much power loss has taken place, and this expression directly we are giving you because only equation you need to use. Okay, minus 10, minus means what? You have to tell me. Okay, why minus is used and why decibels is used? A simple concept. It is related to decibels is the unit of sound. Why we used sound here also?
We are finding loss in intensity.
Yeah, yes, because as in the case of sound also, as we keep moving away from the source, okay, the sound intensity of the sound decreases. Here also the intensity of the light is decreasing. That is why sound and the unit is the same. And why minus sign? Minus shows that it is decreasing. As we move with the distance, okay, with the propagation, the intensity, the power of the signal is getting decreased. That is why minus sign. Okay. So students, with this we are going to do a numerical. Numericals are asked in this also, even though they removed the portion for deriving this. It has a syllabus, no? In syllabus they have removed how to derive it, but they want you to use this for numerical. So directly we are giving you directly this question to be used. So what I'll write, attenuation coefficient is given by minus 10 power L. Those who want to know how this equation has come can refer your textbooks. Power output by power input. The unit is decibel per kilometer. Since the optical fibers have very large length, we are not using meters, we are going to use kilometers. Okay, so this is the topic today we have seen, and now ask me if you have any doubt.